I've come because I don't think that journalists or any Cameroonian should deserve such brutal treatment. When we came with the SDF proposals in 1992, we believed in democratic dialogue, democratic debates, for us to talk and find a way forward, and not for people to be abducted and killed. And if a journalist is killed like this, I just want to believe that he was killed because of his pen. But I've come to tell the other journalists, his colleagues, and the journalist community in general, that they should have courage to stand for the truth and nothing but the truth in our country. Anybody who has lost a close friend, a close family member, has a heavy heart. And when we started with the social democratic options for democracy and freedom to the Cameroonian people in 1990, in 1992 you had the press freedoms. And I think that between the journalists and the SDF, we fought for democracy in Cameroon from then up till today. But now where we are, that people are being abducted and assassinated, I want to believe that they assassinated them because they are doing their job, and maybe they might have made a statement that touched somebody somewhere, somehow. Sitting here in your studio, I'm really, really worried about our country, worried about the world. But I believe that Cameroonians should get their justice system to bring justice to the people, because I don't think that the justice system should bring injustice. I believe they should bring justice to the people, and that's precisely what the SDF has been fighting for. I think Martinez ZOGO has fought a good fight. And those of you left behind should continue in the same footsteps to fight. I'm saying this because I don't know exactly what statements he made where to hurt who. And if as a journalist he dies, I believe that he died because he must have stepped on somebody's toes in the course of doing his work. I've just come to encourage people that you hold firm, stay fast, and do the right things, and stand for justice and the truth in our country. In Douala, we had quite a lot of upheavals where young people were coming up with different tricks to abduct money from people. In Yaoundé here, I've seen places in different corners where people are being maltreated, abducted, and so the country, I'm afraid of where we're going to, and I want to appeal to all the journalists and the people of God that we should put this country in prayers and try to see what we can do to save our country from imminent disaster. Cannot come to an acceptable limit. Unacceptable limit. I think that the journalists, if you let it die here, if you let things end where they are, then I'll call all of you cowards. You have to fight for your rights. And the SDF stood for the rights of all the different structures in the institutions in the country. And I think that we've come to a certain extent where we should continue. We cannot give up here. When the SDF started, we fought for democracy, we fought for the freedom of speech, we fought for so many things in our country. We fought for the rights of teachers. So you journalists should now take up your stance and fight for your own core of work, and the other people should stand for their own. Maybe teachers, trade unions, and the other unions should be able to stand as a body to fight for the truth in our country. Because Fru Ndi and the SDF cannot come fight for teachers, fight for journalists, go round. At least we started and opened the eyes of people. Today you're able to talk. I think that some of the things you say in this radio station, you could not say them before 1990. But today you're able to say them. I believe that we should have responsible journalism and for people to fight for their rights.